Hello, everyone. We are live. Happy Tuesday. We are really happy to be here. I know we are all gone through a roller coaster ride and there's lots of emotions out there. So come on in. We're singing about taking heart or having heart, one of the things, but yeah, it all starts from the heart. So anyway, let us know you're here. We are very excited to be here. And doesn't Gary look really good in the
Now,
color he's wearing?
if people didn't know that that you're here, they would think I'm a ventriloquist.
You are a ventriloquist.
But see, I think there should be a little box with just your face up at the right-hand side of the screen.
That means I'd have to wear actual,
No. We could do it.
not my
Would just be your
jammies.
face. We
Well,
could do it where it could
I don't
just be
know.
your
Well, then
face.
I can't pick my nose or anything if
Well,
I
you
have
can.
to.
You would have total control over whether you wanted to turn the camera off or not.
I don't know. I just
So
don't
think
know.
about it.
I like being
I know, but
the
it'd be nice.
sidekick.
It'd be nice while we're talking to have a little thing up
Oh,
at the
don't. I'm
right-hand
going to be
side.
nice to you because it's your birthday week.
Well, no,
Gary
that's
has
not.
a birthday Friday.
That is something we can discuss. You don't have to be crouchy about that.
That's not the deal in my contract.
No, well, your contractor, you're getting too highly paid for that contract.
Oh, my brother, David Hoffman, is here. He's listening from China right now. He's over there doing some major work, especially with the presidency change.
There's Ellen.
And we love you, David.
I don't see
here.
David on here, so.
Well, he texts me on WhatsApp because
Oh,
he's
I
not
see.
on social media, especially when you're in China. I don't believe you can be on social media,
But you can see the show.
but he can see the show. We're so happy you're
All right,
here.
good,
we miss
good.
you, and we get to see you soon. And Ellen Dawson is here. I don't know if Andrew's there too, but maybe little Boris is. We love you guys, and come on in. Let's open our hearts.
Time for you.
Let's sing.
Time for you to come back to the Breakfast Club, Ellen.
Yes, they miss you. At
LA
the
Breakfast Club. I did the last show I did before the election was the Halloween show, and Danny was out of town, so I sat in the costume in my own studio by myself talking to everybody. It was fun. And then the next day I did the Breakfast Club in the same costume. I changed and redid it, but I didn't sleep in it all night. But that was fun. But the Breakfast Club is great. My friend David Silverman is appearing at the Breakfast Club. You have to be willing to get up at 7 a.m, but if anybody ever wants to go, let me know.
Yeah, let him know that he loves going there. It's a little too early for me. So anyway,
No,
Joanne,
it's not.
Joanne Tinder is here. Hi, Joanne. We're so happy you're here. And Miss Woohoo, Patty Silvershire. Yes, it's a beautiful sunset.
So today, my darling.
Yes, my darling.
We're doing Take Heart, which is reshuffling your fortitude and your courage and moving on to do the next thing. I'm going to do, which I don't usually do, 3 original tunes during this.
Ooh,
and a couple songs, a couple songs about losing, because that
Peter
happens.
Krantz is here too. Hi, my love.
Oh, there he is.
So happy you're here. And Cinda and Brian are here. Hi, everybody. We missed you. And Gina Adams. You know, this is about heart, and there's lots of people here that are here with some of the biggest hearts I know. It's been a roller coaster ride, and I don't know how about you, but I've been grieving. And I've been hurting, and I've been struggling to, find my feet. So Bonnie Beckman's here. So all of you here in my heart, and we're going to sing about this, and we're going to go through this together, and we're going to find the baby steps we can take to do good in the world.
All right. So this is our number 1 tune. This is a tune of mine.
Number 1.
That I did. That I did on the as the first song on my last CD. Keep Letting Go. So here it is. Oh, let me know. It sounded a little loud to me, but so if the volume has changed, let me know by the end of the song.
Yeah, Peter, let us know.
Ripping
the
your ear
wrong.
off. So
don't rip our. Deanna Haddad is here. Hi, beautiful. Welcome.
Here we go. Off the chart is the new normal. Paradigms will shift. cut a path through all the brambles. Common ground will lift. We're here to find our place in time and let our minds run free. We're on the edge of tomorrow. We're on the edge of discovery. We'll stand with the dreamers, unafraid of what we'll see. We're on the edge, you and me. Just out there is an incredible something waiting to be known. Take my love, take my love, take my love, warm like a jacket. Let it feel like home. There's at least an even chance that we might make some history. We're on the edge of tomorrow. We're on the edge of discovery. We will stand with the dreamers, unafraid of what we'll see. We're on the edge, you and me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. We're here to find our place in time and let our minds run free. We're on the edge of tomorrow. We're on the edge of discovery. We will stand with the dreamers, unafraid of what we'll see. We're on the edge, you and me. We're on the edge, you and me. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
We're on the edge of tomorrow. Nancy Spencer's here. Hi, beautiful.
That's
it's so
your
good
pal.
to see
Hey,
you.
Andy Kinnon is here.
Andy Kinnon and Carrie Driver. We're so happy all you guys are here. Sending
We have
you lots
to
of love.
see the Kinnons at some point in
Your
real
reverb
live
is
flesh.
on.
We have to go see. Andy works at the theater down in Orange County, which I can never remember the name of. But don't take it personally. I can't remember the name of almost anything. But it's a great theater down there. It's not the Segerstrom. No, it's another one.
I can't.
But he will tell us. But
Tell us, Andy.
Andy's
Tell
great.
us.
So we want to see a show down there sometime. So
And Claire is here from the Philippines. So it's Wednesday for you, Claire. And we're so happy you're here.
you'll have to let us
sending you
know what the
love. We missed
Philippines
you.
thinks of the American election.
Yeah, you'll have to give us. It's been such a week. It's Segerstrom and More was the name of it.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
What are you doing touching those buttons over there? Don't mess
Oh, he
with
does
the-
more than one. Oh, good.
And Velma's here. Hi, Velma. We
Oh,
missed
Velma's
you.
back. Yay.
Opening our hearts tonight. It's been a roller coaster week. I don't know about you guys, but I went to bed and I didn't come out for about 2 days.
No,
and,
that's not true.
well, I moved around, but anyway, it's just been a one, wherever you are, and so finding our way and doing good for what we can for this world with baby steps and making a difference in our communities.
Did you see that little sign up there?
Yes, so I don't know. It said it could be a Twitch problem, though.
We maybe they're having trouble streaming to Twitch. I hope nobody's trying to get in on Twitch. If not, go to YouTube or Facebook. So that it's clear that we have a little bit of a sense of humor. I'm going to do this song. It's called "I'm a Loser." It's a song by the Beatles, originally released on Beatles for Sale, and then released on Beatles 65 in the United States. Written by John Lennon and credited to Lennon McCartney. It was considered for release as a single until Lennon wrote "I Feel Fine." I first saw it when they performed it on the Shindig program, which was a black and white rock and roll show on ABC back in the 60s. According to music critic Richie Unterberger, the lyrics tell a story of a romantic rejection. Lennon said the song was in me Dylan period and added, "Part of me suspects I'm a loser and part of me thinks I'm God Almighty." That's sort of like all of us. Country music and Bob Dylan were catalysts for this song. The Beatles were listening to Buck Owens and George Jones, and McCartney thought those songs were all about sadness. Musicologists say the song was notable for being perhaps the first Beatles song to directly reflect the influence of Dylan, thus nudging folk and rock a little closer together towards the folk rock explosion of the following year. Lennon hits a low G in the verses, a note usually reserved for baritone and or bass singers. This was atypical of Lennon. He sang the bulk of his Beatles songs in a tenor register. The Beatles recorded this song on the 14th of August, 1964, the same day as Mr. Moonlight and Leave My Kitten Alone. It was recorded in 8 takes. It was also performed, as I said, in the U.S. music show Shindig at the Granville. It was recorded in Britain and then played a tape of at Shindig. It was recorded at the Granville studio in London on Saturday, the 3rd of October, 1964. The performance was watched by London residents of the Beatles fan club. The Beatles performed 3 songs live: Kansas City, I'm a Loser, and Boys. The British edition of Shindig was first broadcast in the U.S. on Wednesday, the 7th of October, 1964, but was never shown in Britain. On the original Beatles for Sale, the title was misrepresented as I'm a Losser. So somebody couldn't spell it, the record company.
Somebody spelled it wrong?
Yeah, well,
see, Brian Smith is here.
Hey,
Hi, Brian.
Brian.
And Hallie Burton. So many friends are here tonight. Just open our hearts, let the love. And my mom is here. Hi, Mom. We're so happy you're here. So,
all right, here we go. This is our little lament here.
We're gonna do our little lament first.
I'm a loser. I'm a loser. And I'm not what I appear to be. Of all the loves I have won or have lost, there is one love I should never have crossed. She was a girl in a million, my friend. Jimmy should have known she would win in the end. I'm a loser, and I lost someone who's near to me. I'm a loser, and I'm not what I appear to be. Although I laugh and I act like a clown, beneath this mask I am wearing a frown. My tears are falling like rain from the skies. Is it for her or myself that I cry? I'm a loser, and I lost someone who's near to me. I'm a loser, and I'm not what I appear to be. What had I done to deserve such a fate? I realize I have left it too late. And so it's true, pride comes before a fall. I'm telling you so that you don't lose all. I'm a loser, and I lost someone who's near to me. I'm a loser, and I'm not what I appear to be.
You gotta have a sense of humor amidst the haze of the
That's what I keep telling you, honey.
aftermath. I know. Gary keeps, I'm a very sensitive soul, and Gary's like, we got to get over it. And I'm like, no, I'm depressed.
We're all
I'm
sensitive people.
I
so
told him, you
much
know,
to
you married a
give.
sensitive soul. You just got to accept the fact that it takes me longer to process it.
Well,
So-
I only got into one Facebook argument with somebody on this
Oh, only
stuff.
one.
So
That's remarkable.
yeah, well, it was one of those. I was kind of defending my friend Sally Stevens said something, and then some smart ass guy came, and
yeah, don't do it.
no, it was all right. It was worked out fine. David Joyce came
Tina
on.
Saddington's here. Hi, Tina.
We all had fun.
Okay, well,
Tina,
we're so happy you're here. We somebody my little brother had a birthday last Friday on the 9th. I don't know if he's here. I know my older brother's here, but so I want to wish him a very happy birthday. So maybe when he pops on, if he does, he might be busy. Just wish him a happy birthday. And somebody else who looks so good in that blue color has a birthday on Friday.
Who's that?
Who is that?
We'll
anyway.
maybe do a little birthday show on Tuesday, next Tuesday. 'cause
Gary gets to pick all his favorite songs.
I always do.
Yeah.
These days,
sometimes you take requests.
These days, let's see. These days, I don't have. When I first started this show, we were in the pandemic. I had nothing else to do. I used to like start on Sunday, and I'd, learn a whole bunch of new tunes. I just don't really have time for that anymore. So pretty much, I just do it on Tuesday.
Yes,
so
he's
I
working on
apologize
his
if there's
one-man
anybody.
show.
I'm apologizing if there's anyone who's requested something that I didn't get a chance to do, but I do appreciate the request. We both do.
Yeah, you can file the complaints with
the Better Business Bureau.
The Better Business Bureau, and we'll get back to you on that. So,
all right, this next one is a request for Ellen.
Ellen, Ellen, Ellen,
and
is
it's another good appropriate choice for the season.
Okay.
Marvin Pence Gaye Jr., who spelled his actual surname was Gay, but also spelled his surname as Gaye, was an American singer and songwriter. He helped to shape the Motown song sound of the 1960s, first as an in-house drummer and session player, and then as a solo artist with a string of successes, earning him the nicknames Prince of Motown and Prince of Soul. He was born on April 2nd, 1939 at Freedman's Hospital in Washington, D.C. to church minister Marvin Gaye Sr. and domestic worker Alberta Gaye, née Cooper. Gaye started singing in church when he was 4 years old. His father often accompanied him on piano. His home life consisted of brutal whippings by his father. Following his discharge from the Air Force, Gaye and his good buddy Reese Palmer formed the vocal quartet The Marquis. The group performed in D.C. and soon began working with Bo Diddley. The Moonglows co-founder Harvey Fukua later hired the Marquis. In 1960, the group disbanded. Gaye relocated to Detroit with Fukua, where he worked as a session musician playing drums on Motown. Gaye performed at Motown president Berry Gordy's house during the holiday season. Impressed by the singer, Gordy bought his contract and signed him to Tamla in 1962. Gaye found success as co-writer of the Marvelettes track Beachwood 45789. You can call me up and have a date any old time. And his first solo success, Stubborn Kind of Fella, was later released that September, reaching number 8 on the R&B chart and number 46 on the Billboard Hot 100. Gaye first reached the pop top 40 with the dance song Hitchhike, peaking at number 30 on the Hot 100. Pride and Joy became Gaye's first top 10 single after its release in 1963. His next solo success, How Sweet It Is, which Dozier Holland wrote for him, reached number 6 and then reached the top 50 in the UK. He started getting television exposure on American Bandstand, and in '64, he also appeared in the concert film The Tammy Show. The entire TAMI, if you don't know it, it was I think teenage. Let's see, it was like Teenage Music International. I don't think that was what it was, but it was an acronym for something. But it was a closed circuit television show. It's in black and white. It's great. I show it to all my pop vocal students at LA College of Music. It's very, very cool. You can see James Brown. First time all us white kids in Glendale saw James Brown, and we were amazed.
Andy Kinnan is very excited you're doing Marvin Gaye.
Oh, good.
And Samuel Warwick's here. Hello, my
Hey,
friend. We're
how
so
are you,
happy you're
Samuel? Good to
here,
have you
sending
here.
you love. And you guys are going to love this one.
All right, so here we go. Oh, by the way, let's see. I'm going to leave the Tammy Terrell part out, but we all know that Marvin Gaye's dad shot him because Gaye intervened in a fight between his parents in April 1st, 1984, in the family house in the West Adams district. He got in a physical altercation with his father, who shot Marvin Gaye twice, once in the chest, piercing his heart, and then into Gaye's shoulder. Gaye was pronounced dead at 1:01 p.m. after his body arrived at California Hospital Medical Center, 1 day short of his 45th birthday, which is awful. So anyway, we love Marvin Gaye. And thank you for this request, Ellen. It's a great song. Mother, there's far too many of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, but only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Picket signs, sister, and picket signs, sister. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? I see what's going on. Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Da, 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 da. So do it, so do do do. So do 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 do. Father, mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply 'cause our hair's too long. Oh, you know we've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Oh, picket lines, brother, and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on. Oh, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So did it, Oh, what's going on?
What is going on?
What is
After
going on?
we don't know what's going on. That's very appropriate. And Gina Adams thinks it's the perfect song. And Jeff Sherman's here. Hi, Jeff. We're so happy you're here. And Jay Ross, and Pat Mulligan,
Oh,
and
Pat.
Jen Busanich Hudson, all the way from Australia. And yes, Jen, we don't know what's going on, you know. So we're singing it. We're feeling our heart. And we're trying to sing, and we're trying to heal, and we're trying to find a way to make this world and this place a better place.
I may stick a song in here, a real short song after this one, but just that mentions Australia, just for you, Jen. So it's actually a bit of an anachronism in the song, but it's a song by Randy Newman. But anyway, I'm going to do another competition song. The Race Is On is a song written by Don Rollins, not to be confused with the Don Rollins who wrote It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere for Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett, and made a hit on the country music charts by George Jones and the pop and easy listening charts by the unrelated Jack Jones, who just recently passed away. Jack Jones was the son of Alan Jones, who was a film star, a musical film star in the 40s, I think, 30s and 40s. George's version was the first single recorded, released from his 65 album of the same name. Jones had recorded The Race Is On in June 1963, but it was not released till 1964 on the album I Get Lonely in a Hurry. The single reached number 3 on the Billboard country charts. It also climbed to number 96 on the pop charts. Let's see, according to the Bob Allen book, George Jones, The Life and Times of a Honky Tonk Legend, Don Rollins wrote the song one day. Oh, I got to turn the reverb off, don't I? After visiting Turf Paradise Racecourse in Phoenix, Arizona. Dewey Groom first played the song in his office and the Longhorn Ballroom in Dallas. Jones was unimpressed with all the demo tapes Groom paid for him, and he'd started to leave when Groom played the Rollins song. Jones heard the opening line and exclaimed, "I'll take it! And then give me a drink." The singer on the 1961 demo recording was Jimmy Gray, for whom Don Rollins wrote the song. Gray's version is one whole step higher than Jones's version and prompted George to seek him out. The two became friends, Jimmy eventually roading in George's band on bass and high harmony, and Jimmy was in the studio when George cut his hit. His throbbing, echoey 6-string bass guitar solo was played by Kelso Hurston, who went on to write hit songs for Jones and produce one of his later MCA albums. George Glenn Jones was an American musician. You guys should all look at the history of George Jones. Don't look at that mini-series because they didn't use his real voice. It made no sense at all because the most important thing about
Gary complained about
George Jones is his voice. And if they don't have the voice,
voice,
then you don't realize why everybody put up with all the craziness he did, because his voice would just melt you. And
then I had to put up with you complaining. Why did they put Toby Simmons is here? Hi, beautiful. And David and Nancy Melvin. Hello, my loves. You guys they stayed with us a few days, and we always love it when you're here because it just brings more love to the household, and we miss you already. And music heals. All
right, here we go.
Let's do it.
I feel tears welling up cold and deep inside, like my heart sprung a big break, and a stab of loneliness hard and painful that I may never shake. Now you might say I was taking it hard since you rode me off with a call, but don't you wager that I'll hide the sorrow. Why, I might break right down and go. Now the race is on, and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. One day I ventured in love, never once suspected what the final result would be. How I lived in fear of waking up each morning, finding that you're gone from me. There's an ache and pain in my heart with the one I hated to face. Somebody new came up to win her, and I came out in second place. Now the race is on, and it looks like pride up the backstretch. Heartaches are going on the inside. My tears are holding back. Try not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another sake. The race is on, and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. The race is on, and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all.
Gina Saddington said that her father loved that song.
Well, he was right to.
He was right to. That's a great song.
You know, Jack Jones's tune of it was the first one I hear, and it was okay. But when you listen to George's, you know really what was the quintessential version of it. His voice just jumps out off the recording. It's just unbelievable.
It's unbelievable, and he was such a train wreck in his life, and he just kept singing, and he could destroy his voice or anything. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, he could still sing, but he didn't show up to a lot of gigs.
Yeah,
they used to call him No Show Jones.
No Show Jones.
All right, so this is I'm going to do before I do the other song, because it's still a guitar song and I'm already on the guitar. So let me double check that I'm in tune. It's not too bad.
Let's make sure that he's in. George Danelle is here.
Yay, George.
But George says, his hair was perfect.
Always. You know, they called him the possum because he had those two really close set eyes. And if you ever watch any of his television performances, he's like staring at that camera. I tell my students about that. You know, like look at that camera. And so he was like little beady eyes and everything like that. But there's a great podcast which we've mentioned countless times called Cocaine and Rhinestones by David Allan Coe's son, Tyler Mahan Coe. And the whole second season is all about George Jones and Tammy Wynette, and it is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
what
a great
they
podcast.
did was crazy. So I'm going to do this song. This is an original tune, and this is a little bit of a thematic thing for what's going on.
It's what we all need.
Actually, I wrote this in 2016.
Okay.
Wait, I have to take this bracelet off. I forgot. It hits up against the guitar and makes a terrible amount of noise. Here we go. Dark clouds ahead, our ship is tossed. Try to plot a change of course, but the compass has been lost. Did we forget? Did we not see? After they come for the other, then they come for you and me. In the dark times, gotta do what's right. Bring the song you sing, try to shine some light. When that old sun once again burns bright, don't forget what it took for you, what it takes to get us through the dark time. shouting in the streets, voices amplified. You get caught up in the hate, all torn up inside. Just for one moment, put aside your creed. Can't we try to work together to help someone in need? In the dark times, you gotta do what's right. Bring the song you sing, try to shine some light. When that old sun once again burns bright, don't forget what it took for you, what it takes to get us through the dark times. In the dark times, you gotta do what's right. Bring the song you sing, try to shine some light. When that old sun once again burns bright, don't forget what it took for you, what it takes to get us through the dark time. Oh, the dark time. Help us through the dark times. Oh, the dark times.
We have each other to get us through the dark times. So many of you that are out there that are feeling it, because there's been such a range of emotions. Just open your heart and feel it. And if you need to cry, you need to cry. We went and saw American Idiot, the play, this weekend with our good friends Nancy and David and some lovely other people. And Savannah loved Green Day. And, she was like 12 and 13 making me play these songs over and over. And as I re-listened to the lyrics, as I witnessed this wonderful play that's done by, it's done in sign language and singing as well. So it's a combination of the two. So it's quite beautiful.
It was a co-production by Center Theater Group with Deaf West, which they do every year. We do one production with Deaf West.
Yeah, and the lyrics of those songs, if you haven't revisited Green Day, like American Idiot talks about the subliminal mind fuck America. There's just so many appropriate things, and he was really ahead of his time, and 21 Guns. So I would encourage you to go listen to it. But I came home and I put my headphones on and I was getting ready to work out, and I put on American Idiot, and I danced around like I was in a mosh pit in the 1980s and worked that energy out and sang it at the top of my lungs. So if any of you need any thing to do with that energy, I would put that song on and dance as hard as you can, like nobody's watching.
I actually went, my friend Dan Pasternak and I went to see Green Day at a concert in, I think, the mid 2000s or something like that, maybe a little later. But we were in the mosh pit, and I'm sure I was the oldest guy in there, but you had to kind of like this so that people didn't knock you over, but it was a lot of fun. And I guess he gives a guitar out every performance. They ask somebody from the audience to come up and play, and if the kid plays well enough, they give him a guitar.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah, that's cool. So anyway, what's so funny about Peace, Love, and Understanding was in 1970. Oh, I was going to do this other song first for Jen. No one likes us. No one likes us. I don't know why. We may not be perfect, but heaven knows we try. All around, even our old friends put us down. Let's drop the big one and see what happens. They give them money, but are they grateful? No, they're spiteful and they're hateful. They don't respect us, so let's surprise them. We'll drop the big one and pulverize them. We'll save Australia. Don't want to hurt no kangaroo. We'll build a great American amusement park there. They got surfing too. Boom goes London, boom Paris. More room for you and more room for me. In every city, the whole world round, will just be another American town. Oh, how peaceful it'll be. We'll set everybody free. We'll be a jack in the Japanese kimono, be Italian shoes for me. They all hate us anyhow. So let's drop the big one now. Let's drop the big one now. Don't want to hurt no kangaroo.
Yeah, we might all be moving to Australia. Audrey Franks is here. Hello,
Oh, fantastic.
My love. We're so happy you're here.
I was wearing, they gave me a great shirt for my birthday. I think it was last year. It said 1952 limited edition.
And Robert Busby's here.
Oh, Bob.
We love that you're here.
That's great. Fantastic.
Sending you love. We're all reeling from the roller coaster ride. And so we're just trying to ground our feet, sing some songs, and try to heal and be the light that this world needs, because I'll never stop believing in that.
That's a title for something. Don't Stop Believing. Somebody should write a song about that.
Yeah.
What's so funny about Peace, Love, and Understanding is a song by Nick Lowe. Yes, Elvis Costello did it, but Nick Lowe wrote it initially with his band Brinsley Schwartz on their 1974 album, The New Favorites of Brinsley Schwartz. The song was released as a single and did not chart. The song was most famously covered by Elvis Costello in The Attractions. It was included on the American version of Costello's 1979 album, Armed Forces. Nick Lowe, he explained, I had the incredible foresight not to mess it up with any stupid, clever, stupid lines. Just let the slightly clunky title do the work was the idea. The idea was all in the title. I had a good tune for it, and I let the title do the work. And that was amazing. I'm amazed nowadays, looking back, that I did this. Nicholas Drain, like going down the drain, Lowe, the Brit was born March 2nd, 1949. He's a British singer, songwriter, musician, and producer, a noted figure in power pop. He is best known for the songs Cruel to Be Kind, a U.S. and top 40 single, and I Love the Sound of Breaking Glass, as well as his production work with Elvis Costello, Graham Parker, and more. In 1975, he began playing bass in Rockpile with Dave Edmunds. In 1979, he married country singer Carlene Carter, daughter of fellow country singers Carl Smith and June Carter Cash, and the stepdaughter of Johnny Cash. What are you doing over there? Making lots of noise. What were you doing?
I'm sorry. I was giving Sam food because
okay.
he's wurfing at me.
Oh, I know. He
sits there and goes, "Woof."
Lowe and Carter's 1979 wedding was filmed, and the footage became the basis for the promo video clip for Cruel to Be Kind. So, all right. So here we go. What's so funny about Peace?
And Michael Franks is here too.
Yay, Michael.
Franks.
We miss you guys.
That. We miss you guys. We'll probably see you in the holidays.
Okay, good. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? mind each time I feel like this inside. There's one thing I want to know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I walked on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. So where are the strong? And who are the trusted? And where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Trusted, and where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, just make me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
I pushed the wrong button, I think. Sorry.
Well, just remember.
Well, it's all lit up right there. So
Yes,
did I mess it up?
Well, you gotta make sure that is selected. You're just doing the little button.
Oh, well, you finished faster than I thought. So I had my hand in the
It's
the
okay,
snack
honey.
jar.
It's all right. It's all right.
Anyway,
It's all right.
I hope you guys sang that at the top of your lungs, because what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, that's all fun.
And that's who we are.
Everything's fun.
Nothing. We will not let anything else divine us. We're not going to spew hate. We're not going to do those things. We are going to be one, and we are going to teach love, and we are going to attract love, and we are going to give love. No, okay, so then this is a little something that I wrote. You can play that underneath.
Oh, no.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, is it fun?
Yeah. It's just something I wrote in my anguish this week. And I said, "Dear universe, spiritually, I have to be naked of all lies, filters, judgments, and expectations to be truly seen and connected to the universe and her divinity. My ego fights to keep me stuck in fear, anger, resentment, and lies. I hope that she can rest now as I walk towards the cracks of light and humbly witness the seeds of love I will plant and grow as long as I walk this earth. From the stars I came to learn to love authentically, and to the stars I shall return, radiating it for all." And that's the spoken word of Danny Stockdale.
That was very beautiful, honey. That was very, very lovely. And the song worked underneath. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't
sounding. I knew it was going to.
Okay, good. Well, thank you. That's good. She'll write that up for you if you would like. A Border Song is a song originally performed by British musician Elton John. Lyrics are credited to Bernie Taupin, although John himself wrote the words to the final verse. The first appearance of Border Song in the Canadian charts was Elton John's first chart appearance in any country. Border Song was also John's first song to chart in the U.S., peaking at 92 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1970, the year I graduated high school. A cover by soul icon Aretha Franklin listed with Holy Moses following the title in the parentheses to make it more identifiable as being a repeated phrase in the song, fared better, reaching number 37 in the Billboard Hot 100 and 23 in the Cashbox Top 100. It was included as the closing track of Aretha's 1972 Young, Gifted, and Black album as well. In the early 1960s, John formed a soul group called Bluesology. He would eventually take his stage name from the names of two members of that ensemble, saxophonist Elton Dean and singer Long John Baldry. Baldry was also later the subject of the song Someone Saved My Life Tonight. For a middle name, he chose Hercules. The name wasn't a nod to the Roman god. It was the name of a horse on the long-running British sitcom called Steptoe and Son, which the U.S. version was Sanford and Son with Red Fox. Some artists take years to craft albums, agonizing over arrangements, lyrics, and their own performance. Early in his career, John appeared to be more prolific than perfectionist, releasing 4 albums. Tumbleweed Connection, Friends, the live album, 1970 and of November, and Madman Across the Water between October 1970 and November 1971. The latter stands out for including Tiny Dancer, one of John's most enduring hits. Okay, so here we go. Holy Moses, I have been removed. I have seen the specter, and he has been here too. Distant cousins from down the line, random people who ain't my kind. Holy Moses, I have been removed. Holy Moses, I have been deceived. Now the wind has changed direction, and I'll have to leave. Won't you please excuse my frankness, but it's not my cup of tea. Holy Moses, I have been deceived. I'm going back to the border where my affairs ain't abused. Can't take any more bad water, been poison from my head down to my shoes. Whoa, whoa. Holy Moses, let us live in peace. Let us strive to find a way to make all hatred cease. There's a man over there, what's his color? I don't care. He's my brother, let us live in peace. Oh, he's my brother, let us live in peace. Oh, he's my brother, let us live in peace.
Let us live in peace. Holy Moses. Did you guys sing that out loud? It feels really good when you sing at the top of your lungs. Let it out. That's a way to process that energy in a very healthy way.
Well, then you could sing out, honey.
I was singing out, and they loved it.
Oh, good.
And let's all, we're all carrying peace in our hearts. That's what we
All
do.
we are saying.
All we are saying is give peace a chance. Please give peace a chance.
Well, between ourselves too, So all right. So should I move on, honey?
Yes.
Okay, this is an original tune. And this is one I haven't done that much, but it's the title of the show tonight and the title of a song. I did some changes to it. It's a little different than I used to have because I'm in the middle of trying to record it, but I'm so busy now learning this one-man show that I have to memorize that.
Yes,
that
in March. It opens in March. We will give details, and hopefully you can be to see the amazing.
We would love that. It's called Showstopper. We will give you all the details.
Starring Mr. Birthday Boy Gary.
Well, it's a one-man show, so it's starring me.
Guess who the one man is?
That's right.
My favorite person.
So anyway, here is a song, Take Heart. You're never so bad you can't get better. Never so dumb that you can't get smart. Never a light that can't pierce the darkness. It's never too late to unbreak a heart. You're never so tough that you can't get softer. Never so strong that you can't break down. Your hero's journey is worth the taking, even when danger is all around. Take heart. Take heart. Take heart. I know you're worried, I worry too. You're standing at a fork in the road, wondering which way to turn. Shadows to the left, demons to the right. But whatever the fight, whatever the fall, I'm on your side. I hope you know I'm here for you. You never brought so low you can't start rising. Never so finished you can't restart. Never a light that can't pierce the darkness. It's never too late to unbreak a heart. You're never so down that you stay defeated. You're never so hurt that you can't forgive. No cause is lost if you still believe it. Keep the faith as long as you live. Take heart. 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 Take heart.
Haven't played that in a long time.
Oh, I have not.
And Dadu Dady.
Oh, that's
that?
Suzanne Stewart.
Dadu Dady.
No, Dadu Daidi.
Dadu Daidi. Oh, yeah. Suzanne Stewart. You're always here, Suzanne.
We love Suzanne.
Sometimes you just I forget. I should just always say.
Yeah, that's her email, I think, or something like that. So I remember that.
I love that. Dadu Daddy.
No, Dadu Daidi, I think.
Dadu Daidi. Okay.
Excuse me. Get it right. God damn.
I get it right.
All right. So any other surprises? If
Well,
anybody's
I
showing-
did want to check in because I know we have some people that live out in the fire zone here. So I just want to check in and let you guys know that we're all with you. And if you need anything or help, please reach out. And, we're hoping those fires are done soon. So if check in and let us know you're okay.
I think there's big fires back east too. It's
Yeah,
kinda
there's
crazy.
some back east now
In New
too.
York
It's
and
pretty ugly right now.
All right. So last song, honey.
The last song. So
if you want to
thank
say
you.
anything?
Yes, I always want to say something. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a roller coaster ride, and there's a lot of emotions in the air. So I hope you realize to take a breath and hold your heart open and maybe fully project love and good things into the world. And maybe it's just through a first grade teacher, maybe it's through a preschool teacher, but just do your part. And you're not alone. And if you need somebody or you need an ear, reach out. We're here. People are here. You're never alone. If nobody's told you today, I love you and you matter. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, honey. I love you too, and you matter to me. And you
Happy birthday to my love.
make us really happy that you are here. And we'll be here next week, I think. So maybe we'll do a birthday thing or something like that. We'll get a cake. You could all have a piece of cake. So Abraham, Martin, and John is a 1968 song written by Dick Holler. It's a great name. It was first recorded by Dion in a version that was a substantial North American chart hit in 68, 69. Near simultaneous cover versions by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles and Moms Mabley, of all people, also charted in the U.S., and a version that same year by Marvin Gaye became the hit version in the U.K. The song itself is a tribute to the memory of 4 assassinated Americans, all icons of social change: Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, and Robert F. Kennedy, the original one. It was written in response to the assassination of King and that of Robert Kennedy in April and June of 1968, respectively. The original version, recorded by Dion, featured a gentle folk rock production from Phil Gernhard. The song features a flugelhorn and electric organ, bass, and drums. Although it was quite unlike the rock sound that Dion had become famous for, Abraham, Martin, and John nonetheless was a major American hit single in late 1968 and was awarded a gold record. Dick Holler moved with his family to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I wonder if he lived in Dick Holler, whatever. It was while attending LSU that he began to play piano in 1951 and organized bands. He performed for 2 years on the local award-winning record-rating TV show Hit or Miss, along with movie critic Rex Reed and future actresses Donna Douglas, who played Ellie Mae Clampett, and Elizabeth Ashley. With underage guitar player and vocalist Jimmy Clanton, Holler started a band that was eventually called the Rockets. The Rockets at times also included Dr. John Rebenek, and another Baton Rouge guitar vocalist songwriter, Johnny Ramistella, later known as Johnny Rivers. Band's name changed to the Holidays. Their 1963 third single release, Double Shot of My Baby's Love, later became a hit in 1966 by the Swingin' Medallions. Holler later disbanded the Holidays, and at the urging of Phil Gernhardt, rewrote one of his Baton Rouge songs as Snoopy versus the Red Baron, which was recorded by the band the Royal Guardsmen in Florida for Laurie Records. So if you remember that song, that's that. And I love Ray Charles's version of it. I'm not actually doing it, but I'm taking some stuff from it. So thank you. We love you. We will see you next week. Hang in there and take heart. Has anybody here seen my old friend Abraham? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seems the good die young. I just looked around and it's gone. Listen, is anybody here seen my old friend Martin? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seems the good die young. I just looked around and he's gone. Didn't you love the things that they stood for? Didn't they try to find some good in you and me? And we'll be free someday soon. It's gonna be one day. Has anybody here seen my old friend John? Can you tell me where he's gone? Well, he freed a lot of people, but it seemed good that he died young. I just looked around and he's gone. Has anybody here seen my old friend Bobby? Can you tell me where he's gone? I thought I saw him walking up over the hill. Old man Abraham. I believe I saw Martin and his brother John. Thanks, everybody. We love you. See you next week.